anything you can do to invest people in the Seder by preparing makes them invested in it. Now, it could be as simple as, you know, I'm going to bring the flowers, I'm going to bring the wine, or it could be more sophisticated. You could give people different assignments, and some years we've done that. A lot of years, we've, you know, a month before the Seder, we sent an email or a letter in the old days to all of the people coming to the Seder saying, ticket of admission is you got to bring a new song. And to this day, our regular guests always bring a new song to our Seder.
Covered in, like, you know, frogs and bugs and stuff, and a cute thing they have is like the masks. Have you seen those? Like,
oh yeah,
like the kids will just sit, and that could occupy them just.
No, no, no! I will not let you go. No, no, no! I will not let them go.
Okay, on.
Frogs here, frogs there, frogs were jumping everywhere. Figure out, ask yourselves, how can I maximize that time if I have a crowd that's not used to sitting and opening a Haggadah and going page by page? How can I maximize their involvement? One thing you might do is to set a tone that at the very beginning, even before you get past Kiddush, you know, maybe you've done a couple of little rituals. What I like to do is similar to what Ken did. Karpas, dipping Karpas comes very early. It's like 10 minutes into the Seder. Once we've dipped for Karpas, we bring out lots and lots of hors d'oeuvres so that we can spend lots of time singing, talking, reading the Haggadah, and people aren't saying, when are we going to eat? When are we going to eat? Because they're already eating.
One year I went and I got, like, at Shuki's, these, like, placemats,
yeah.
more for the kids, and I just had them color.
Right.
Because I do a kids' table, and so it's like
Beautiful.
something fun, so we
I asked people, I said, we're going to create a new Seder plate. And so I'd like you to bring something that represents either freedom or slavery to you. And then people brought, and then we put these objects on a plate, which we put on the middle of the table next to the Seder plate. And it was fascinating because people wanted the opportunity to talk about why they brought what they brought. Use little strategies to get people into it before they've even opened up the book. For example, you might... when you get to the 4 questions, instead of jumping into the Haggadah, into the answers to those 4 questions, you might say, you know, this is really a night about questions, so I'd like to go around the table and ask everybody, what questions do you have? Any question you have about Passover. And maybe we'll get to answer them during the course of the night, but just like any question you can come up with in advance and putting them under everybody's plates. So little children had little children's questions. Big people had big people's questions. And their job was simply to raise the question at the appropriate time during the course of the evening. Whenever they thought it was a good time to raise their question, you know, they'd say, oh, I got a question to go, you know.